free to fall asleep. I'm happy if I help you sleeping, but I'm not it's not an what's it called, ASMR, whatever it's called, channel. Ciao beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you guys are well and safe. Hope you're having a good week as well. Exciting plan for the weekend. I have a weekend off, so it's crafty time for me. Happy, looking forward to that. So today I'm catching up with the Woolly Stuff Art Club prompts. So I'm 3 prompts behind, so I'm catching up myself. So today I'm doing the prompt that was so the prompt was you can create something that is blue and or purple and or green. So you can use these 3 colors together as a trio, these 3 colors individually, or these 3 colors in pairs. So you can do anything you want. So I thought green, I'm not really keen, because green, I actually used green when I did my least favorite color. Purple is not very me. So I thought we do something with blue. Again, blue is something that I don't tend to craft with. There is not any reasons, but then I thought, Antonio, you can't just use gold and copper every time, so we need to do something a bit different, because otherwise you guys gonna fall asleep and totally lose interest. So today I thought we're gonna play with some mica colors. On here I've got 3 colors mica, it's mineral powders, you can get them anywhere. I've got these 3 colors, it's called blue, shiny blue, and golden orchid. Those 2 looks very similar on camera, but I can guarantee you they're not. What I did, I hit embossed with some silver. I've used watercolor cardstock. I love watercolor. I have used I think it's called silver pearl or something. I want to kind of like a clear sort of finish, so I have used from Hunky Dory. This is the For the Love of Stamps, the collection, and the stamp is the Blossoming Background, which is this one. I bought it probably about last year, and I never used it, so I thought for this project I think this is gonna work. So can you see on camera? Probably you can. So I hit embossed at 2. I thought we're gonna try the blue first, and then we're gonna try I'm gonna do one with one color, just literally one tone, and the second one with a couple of tones. But what I want to show you today is how you can create your own watercolor, if you want to call it watercolor metallic color. So I've got here my three mica. So I'm going to start with a dark one. Okay, so the darker one is this, what they call blue. See if I can open it. And what I'm going to do, I'm using my old stamping block from Paper Mania, and I'm going to put some mica in there. You've got to be careful. I mean, ideally I should not be playing with this because I'm very clumsy, so you know, you've got to be very, very careful with micas because they're so fine actually, they end up everywhere. So let me zoom in on that. So got the mic. I'm sorry I can't do anything about this light here. You're still gonna see it whatever I do. Apologies, but otherwise it's gonna be very dark. So I've got here my watercolor. I'm not too bothered about stacking it down on the desk, because I'm going to, once it's done and it completely dries out, I will iron this, so it's going to come back being flat. So to make this your own watercolor metallic, you only need 2 ingredients, if we want to call it like that. So one is mica, of course, and the second one is your glue. So I'm using Mod Podge. In fact, let me try that first. So I'm using a really, really small brush. In fact, I probably could do with a bigger brush, but never mind. But because the flowers are so small. Okay, so let me go to the camera. Now, you got to be very, very careful. So now when you do this, my Mod Podge dries clear. So, and I'll show you once it's all dry. When this dry, you see the metallic finish of the glue. So you've got to be a bit patient. You're just going to mix the color. I don't want to pause the video, so just bear with me for a couple of seconds. Yeah, I don't tend to edit the videos a lot. So I'd rather film it all and then do a small editing. Okay, so that's the color. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous blue. Now, unfortunately, on camera, you can't see that it's shimmer. Possibly. Maybe not. Okay, so let me put this back on the desk. So what you would do then, you go with your brush. So I've got here some water on the lid of the glue. So I'll just kind of like wash it off the brush. This is super cheap brush, that's why it's losing all its hair. When I work with glue, I always get cheap brushes. So you see what, you're not seeing it. So what I'm doing now, put lots of water in there, and I get this very diluted. So when I move that in there, it goes everywhere except, of course, on the contouring. And you can use a lot of it. You can make it very, very watercolor it, if it makes sense. You can make it very light. I'm gonna try to use, yeah, some more darker piece in there. What am I gonna do, guys? Because otherwise you're gonna fall asleep. I mean, feel free to fall asleep. I'm happy if I help you sleeping, but I'm not. It's not an what's it called? ASMR, whatever it's called, channel. So, but if I help you fall asleep, please feel free to keep watching. I'm happy to help you in any sort of shape or form, giving you some inspiration, helping you fall asleep. Oh no, I am in shot. Oh, I was just wondering if you actually see what I'm doing. And with this thing, you can make your own shade because you can mix different powders on mica. You can make your own color. For this, I only wanted a very, very light watercoloring. You say, why don't you just use your watercolor? No, because when you use micas, it shine, and I will show you once it's dry off completely. I don't think it was a good idea using this really cheap brush, because I'm noticing, I'm gonna go back and use my normal brush. It's literally losing a lot of hair. Can you see it? So yeah, don't do what I did. I mean, they were not even £1. I'm not bothered about going out the line there because I'm gonna cut it off anyway. So okay, right, I'm going to color it all. I hope you can see it. No, right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish it off completely. I'm gonna do them both and then I'll show the final result. Okay guys, so let me show you the colors first. So that's the one we made together, and then that is the second darker, and that's the lightest blue. Okay, so the three micas. Now those two here on paper looks exactly the same. So that is what I did. I did the lighter there, then the medium, and then the darkest. You can see the blue here. You can definitely see that this is darker than that one, because I want to try to achieve more like a ombre effect. And unfortunately, there is no way I can show you. And I've tried and tried. It's sparkle, but unfortunately I won't. There is no way I am be able to show you. So yeah, so that's the lightest into the darkest. Okay, and I love it. And unfortunately, it's a shame, very, very shame, because in real life, on camera, on live, this blue is sparkling and is absolutely gorgeous. This one here is the darker blue. So if I put them together, you can see the one on my right, this one here, is darker than that one. It's more like an ocean blue. I love it. Oh, and it sparkle. It's got that little like silvery finish, like typical. Like if I show you like that, can you see that like greyish? That's what it is in real life. But because I got two really strong white light on the desk, you won't be able to see anything. But it's stunning, honestly, guys, absolutely stunning. I'm definitely going to experiment using more micas powder. Now, if you buy even if you use like an old eyeshadow, or you can go to like the Poundland or the Dollar Tree store, the little mini containers, what you can do, you can make that, and as soon as it's sealed, you'll be able to reuse it. So you can make this ahead. So you can just pop, I don't know, if you buy a pack of 10, you can drop a tiny bit of Mod Podge, and then your mica, put them all together, and that's your pot of metallic watercolor. Really, really, really easy, and the effect, I personally love it. So no, I'm really, really pleased. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put them together, possibly like that, or like that. I don't really know yet. And that's my page, because my art journal is 6x6, and this is, of course, it's not big enough, so I'm going to do something with it. All right, guys, I hope I gave you some inspiration, and please feel free to make your own color. Just need some powder, mica powders, and of course any glue that you have at home. Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, whatever you're planning to do, and I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to the new subscribers, guys. Honestly, thank you so much for joining the channel. Don't forget that I'm on Instagram. I got a fabulous Facebook group that I share freebies every Friday, so if you're not subscribed, please go and check it out. All the links are down below. Have a wonderful weekend, guys, and until next time, stay safe and well.